Hey there! Curious what's landing on PC next week? We've got 14 upcoming titles, including 2 AAAs, 4 mid-tier releases, and 10 of the most promising indie games on the radar. I'm Andy, and here's what to watch out for. Let's start with the AAA games. First up is Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Definitive Edition. Wow, that was a mouthful. Dawn of War Definitive Edition is a full remaster of the classic 2004 Warhammer RTS. I haven't played the original game yet, so I don't know much about it, but it looks like this is an HD version of the original. You get everything: 4 full campaigns, 9 iconic factions, over 200 maps, a lot of chaos and carnage beautifully modernized. Textures are sharper, lighting is upgraded, shadows are crisp, and there is a new camera that makes the battlefield pop, even in 4K. There is an integrated mod manager built in, so you can dive into 20 years worth of insane community mods with zero hassle. From the Emperor Space Marines to the Savage Orcs and Ancient Necrons, all the classics factions are here, fully updated and visually enhanced. Even if I haven't played it myself yet, this remaster looks like a faithful upgrade of a real-time strategy classic, definitely one to check out for fans of the genre. As the devs put it, the combat gets intense with both human and non-human characters getting wiped out in pretty gory fashion. So yeah, not exactly a cozy strategy sim. Next up, Madden NFL 26 is making its play. Dropping August 14, it's coming to PS5, Xbox, PC, and for the first time in over a decade to a Nintendo console, launching day 1 on the Switch 2. It's the first Madden built specifically for next gen, and it shows. EA says it's built from Sundays, using real NFL data to power smarter AI, more authentic quarterback styles, and coaching strategies that adopt how you play. Look out for new team rituals, crazy weather like blizzards and fog, and the new wear and tear system that adds a fresh twist to managing your roster. It's the most dynamic Madden so far. Just hope you're ready for snow. AA number 4, Bendy Lone Wolf. Bendy Lone Wolf is a survival action game set in the twisted, ink-soaked world of Bendy and the Ink Machine. You play as Boris, wandering the endless, procedurally generated halls of Joy Drew Studios, hunting for supplies and answers. Monsters spawn for all directions, trap can be deadly, and the Ink Demon is always lurking. When you hear that heart beating, run. It's part stealth, part action, and all atmosphere, wrapped in that vintage rubber house animation style the series is known for. Expect tense moments, brutal encounters, and a heavy dose of cat and mouse gameplay as you try to outsmart the darkness. If you're into creepy worlds and unpredictable survival challenges, this one's for you. Coming up next in the AA tier list, Abyssus. I tried the Abyssus demo, and the first thing that hit me is the movement. It's fast. Like Doom level fast. The game is a co-op roguelite FPS set in a drowned world powered by something called brine, a rare energy source pulled from the deepest ocean trenches. You and your squad dive into handcrafted underwater ruins, blasting through corrupted sea-dwelling enemies with customizable brine-powered weapons. There's a ton of build variety too. Ancient tech upgrades, elemental buffs, and even divine blessings to change up your run. It's stylish, it's frantic, and it's got that just one more run energy. If you're into high-speed roguelite shooters with a unique setting, Abyssus might be one to keep an eye on. AA number 2, Echoes of the End. Echoes of the End is a cinematic third-person action-adventure set in the stunning Iceland-inspired world of Ima. You play as Rin, a powerful vestige on a desperate mission to save her brother and stop a war from breaking out. The game blends fast-paced magic and sports combat with environmental puzzles, exploration, and a deeply emotional story about sacrifice, betrayal, and survival. You will team up with Abram, a scholar with a troubled past, as you uncover a conspiracy that threatens the fate of the entire realm. Expect intense, gory combat, mature storytelling, and a world that feels both grounded and fantastical. If you're into character-driven adventures with emotional weight and high-stakes action, this one's worth watching. AA number 1, Dungeon Stalkers Early Access. Dungeon Stalkers is a dark fantasy PvEvP dungeon crawler where danger lurks in every shadow, literally. And yeah, I kinda understand why this one got so much attention. Anyways, you play as a stalker, diving into cursed dungeons for loot, glory, and survival. But it's not just monsters you will face, other players are hunting too. Each stalker has unique skills and backstory, and you will need every advantage to survive traps, curses, and ambushes. Use the darkness to sneak, strike, and escape, because in this world, light can get you killed. Armor is everything. Lose it and you're exposed. The Witch's Curse randomly flips the rules, so stay sharp. If you're into high-stakes dungeon crawling with a brutal twist, Dungeon Stalkers might just be your next obsession. Just a heads up, expect blood, violence, and a few revealing outfits along the way. Coming up next, the 10 most anticipated indie releases of the week. Number 10, Monster Mop Up. Monster Mop Up is a quirky cleanup sim where you rescue scared little creatures called ragamuffins and then mop up their mess. You're the newest recruit of the Ministry of Monster Concealment, and it's your job to clean every trace of monster activity from the human world, poop included. Each level is a mix of search and rescue, stain removal, and light-hearted chaos. You will unlock upgrades, decorate your cozy monster house, and slowly fill out your own Monsteropedia. If you're into games like Power Wash Simulator or Viscera Cleanup Detail but want more fluff and less gore, this one might be for you. It's weird, charming, and surprisingly satisfying to mop your way to monster homeownership. Just don't step in anything soft. Number 9. Planetary Life Early Access. If you ever wanted a game like Spore, but with way more control, Planetary Life might be it. This is a sandbox simulation where you shape an entire planet from barren rock to advanced civilizations. You control it all, raise continents, adjust climate, spark evolution, and guide life from cells to sentient beings. Build ecosystems, balance flora and fauna, or let your creatures fight for survival. It's up to you. You can even walk across your world in first person and see everything you've created or destroyed. Push life forward or send it all into extinction with a well-timed volcanic meltdown. If you're into evolution sims, god games, or creative chaos, Planetary Life looks like one worth keeping on your radar. Number 8. The Dark Queen of Mortholme. Change is inevitable, unless you are the Dark Queen of Mortholme. In this short, stylish indie pixel art game, you don't play as the hero, you're the final boss. It's a unique showdown where you play as the queen, using powerful attacks to stop the hero, again and again. But there's a twist. The story shifts based on your choices. Multiple endings, unexpected dialogue turns, and maybe, just maybe, a sliver of empathy. The visuals are sharp, the music is haunting, and the whole experience is built to be completed in a single emotional sitting. If you're into clever pixel art, dark storytelling, and flipping the classic hero tale on its head, this one's worth a try. Number 7. Inkshade. Inkshade might look like just another tabletop game at first glance, but the atmosphere looks like something else. You're playing a mysterious board game run by an even more mysterious game master. You're a captain seeking the abyss, but your crew does all the dirty work. Build your team from strange upgradable pieces and command them in turn-based battles across cursed skies and haunted lands. Every run is different, and you can even recruit fallen enemies into your crew, whether they like it or not. You'll unlock new piece classes, solve eerie puzzles, and explore the unsettling room beyond the board. It's weird, stylish, and full of dark charm, and honestly, I kinda like how offbeat it feels. Number 6. Dice Gambit. In this stylish strategy RPG, you lead your own custom family of depth-ridden inquisitors, who hunt down color-coded monsters, forge weird noble alliances, and occasionally deliver ice cream. Yep, you'll build a lineage from scratch, create heirs, marry for power, and train your crew at the academy to unlock over 200 abilities. Combat is turn-based but driven by dice. Reroll and combine them to pull off wild combos and break the game with overpowered builds. Every playthrough can be totally different thanks to customizable modifiers and campaign paths. And if you like talking to oddball aristocrats while juggling monster contracts and family drama, this game's got you. It's deep, tactical, chaotic, and weirdly charming. Number 5. OVIS Loop Early Access. OVIS Loop is a side-scrolling action roguelite where you play as a roboship with a massive sci-fi greatsword. Yeah, it's weird, but it definitely has a unique charm. You'll carve through waves of wolves in a desolate, apocalyptic world using deck-based skill customization to build your own combat style. It's fast, fluid, and packed with nice pixel animations. And the devs are clearly passionate, constantly tweaking things based on community feedback. The story kicks off after Dr. Wolf's betrayal, where a guardian robot wakes up as a lone sheep fighting to uncover hidden truths and survive. If you're into stylish, experimental roguelites with heart and grit, OVIS Loop is one to check out. There's a free demo and the devs are listening. Number 4. Supraworld Early Access. Supraworld is a first-person puzzle Metroidvania where you play as a tiny apprentice in a giant handcrafted toy world. Your goal is to pass the Solver's exam and save the princess. Or just ignore that and go solve murders instead. This game's all about exploration, logic, and curiosity. There is no hand-holding here, just a dense, interconnected world full of secrets, upgrades, and puzzles that actually trust you to figure them out. The geometry is real. If you see it, you can probably reach it. No fake walls, no filler. And yes, it even has detective missions where you decide who gets locked up. If you're into brainy exploration and weird little worlds with actual depth, Supraworld might be your next obsession. Number 3. Off. Off is a cult RPG that originally released in 2008, and now it's finally coming to Steam. You play as the Better, a quiet, determined figure on a mission to purify a strange, decaying world haunted by ghosts. The story unfolds across unsettling zones filled with puzzles, odd characters, and turn-based combat, all narrated by a cryptic, grinding cat called the Judge. It's minimalist, weird, and intentionally vague, but that's what gives it its charm. If you're into old-school RPGs with a strange tone and some lingering questions when the credits roll, Off is worth checking out. No hand-holding, no exposition dumps, just atmosphere, ambiguity, and a story that stays with you. Number 2. Whisper Mountain Outbreak Early Access. Whisper Mountain Outbreak is a co-op survival horror game set in 1998 where an ancient curse has trapped you and your friends on Mount Abyssus. It's like an escape room meets classic survival horror with puzzles, resource management, and creepy atmosphere all rolled into one. Explore abandoned buildings, fight off waves of monsters, and scavenge what you can to survive. You'll need to communicate, share supplies, and make tough decisions together, especially when things get chaotic. Each run gives you random classes with unique perks, and the game mixes 2D pixel characters with 3D low poly environments for a nostalgic, eerie vibe. If you're into old school co-op horror with a strategic edge, this one might be worth a look. Content warning, pixel art blood and intense violence included. Number 1. The Scouring Early Access. The Scouring is a fast-paced RTS clearly inspired by Warcraft 1 and 2. I mean, just look at those icons. You can play as humans or orcs, build bases, command armies and survive undead waves at night. But here's the thing, the demo was brutal. Even the AI assistant, which literally plays the game for you, couldn't beat the first campaign. You've got two modes, classic RTS or action RPG strategy, where you control a hero with abilities while the AI manages your army. There's a full Steam Workshop support, modding tools and multiplayer for up to 8 players in FFA or team battles. The game started as a solo dev passion project, but it's already packed with detail, custom content and genuinely challenging gameplay. If you love old school RTS with a twist, this one's worth checking out. That wraps up next week's PC releases. Which one are you playing first? Drop a comment, hit like if this was useful, and subscribe if you want more. Missed last week's video? You can check it out right here. Thanks for hanging out, I'll catch you in the next one.